so we need to run the Terraform commands in order to provision it, right? So before that, I just want to show in the Google Cloud Console for the particular IAM members, right? So let me go to that Google Cloud Console and navigate to the IAM. So if you see it here, so we are going to assign that access to this user, right? Terraform.vs, right? So here, like you can see that members are your temporary 26 learning. This account only you're going to provisioning the roles like a viewer role, editor role, and as a compute instance admin. So in the console, in that project ID, so you can see this project ID like Noble Triad things, right? And the same project only I have also mentioned it here, Noble Triad, this value. And here like you can see there is a no that particular user has been there, and the rules also not associated with that. So we can first run that command terraform init. So once you're done run the terraform init, so the provider block which is mentioned it in main.tf, right? So that Google, so it will download all the dependencies like the plugins which is required. The terraform need to connect with the Google Cloud. So you can see when you run the terraform init, there will be a certain file has been generated, log.hcl and terraform. Here like you can see terraform provider file as well. So I just don't want to get into this, so we need to provision the resource, right? Just like type terraform plan. If you run the terraform plan, right? So what things, so we are mentioned terraform file 3 for the same user we are going to assign viewer role, editor role, and compute instance admin role, correct now? So in that once you run the plan, it will give you some the preview like what are the things which is going to create it. So here you can see it right. This is the user and what is the project ID, and this is the editor role. So if you refer it here, so project ID is just captured from the terraform.tfs and role and the member. So how many members you are mentioning, that each member how it will get. So we can see that this is the way like it will create. So whatever the way you are defining the values, terraform know the syntax, so it will take it the declarative syntax. And here like a one is like editor role, and next one is like a compute instance admin role, and third one you can see viewer role. So it is showing all the things. This is exactly what I'm looking for it. So before we can run a terraform apply, so I'm not going to pass that auto approve argument here, because that I just want to manually need to approve it, that changes. So once you terraform plan you given it, like, so you can see it, it's going to 3 to add, 0 to change, destroy. And in while doing in plan phase also it will give you the same result, like going to add 3, add 0 change, 0 destroy. So here like I was not giving auto approve, right? So I'm just manually going to approve it, enter your value yes. So once you given the yes, right, so terraform go ahead and create the access provisioning in GCP. So it will take a couple of times. Let me wait here. So you can see that access has been provisioned. So let me go to the Google Cloud Console and let me refresh that page here. Let's see whether that access has been provisioned or not. If you see it, that account has been created, and what are the roles? Compute instance admin, beta, editor, and viewer, right? So let me make some changes here. This role has been assigned, right? So let me remove the role manually from console here. So let's suppose in a someone has been removed that role, right? So someone has removed that role, but Terraform in Terraform state file, that role is already assigned to it. Okay, so let me go to here, and you can see it here. Terraform state file has been generated. In the state file, which will have that existing state, like what has been provisioned, like what is the user roles, it maintaining the state. So what is already, I mean, from this configuration file what has been provisioned it, but I manually changed something. So this is a state management, this is a state file which is really important. We need to be save this file in a very secure way, so no one should manually go and change this file. So let me run terraform plan again. So if you run the terraform plan again, I manually removed one roles from that user, right? Terraform detected there is a changes there. So you can see one to add. So the viewer has been role has been removed. So Terraform apply. Now I'm going to give auto upload. So here what happened? Terraform, go ahead and provisioning that same resource. So whenever, whatever the changes you're manually doing, when you're running the Terraform apply command, so what the configuration is mentioned in the file, the same configuration will be provisioned in console. So if you remove manually also, it again get provision. In order to delete the resource, I mean remove that permission, you can either go to the variable.tf and just comment out whether it is not required this permission. Okay, so I'm just comment it out. Okay, this viewer role, I mean compute admin role is not required for that IAM members. Okay, I'm not going to provision this IAM role, or any, or you can uh, remove that user from here. So for example, there are like 10 users are there. So the 10 users in 10 users the one user not required the role, right? So from that scenario you can remove the particular IAM members from this list, but in this scenario I'm just going to remove that role itself. So I'm not going to provision the particular role by using the Terraform. So Terraform plan. So by doing the Terraform plan, Terraform will detect what changes has been made. See here, it is one to destroy, because in state file it is presented, but in current configuration that not is the, so it will compare both the things. It find out, okay, this is not that, it has been removed it. So you can see it exactly will be destroyed because the instance admin is not in configuration. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. So just mention Terraform apply. So I need to provide that yes to approve it. So if you see it here, one destroyed. So that access has been restored. Even though like that computer instance admin, I haven't, I mean, removed it manually, but it is present in there, right? So when I run that, refresh this page, you can see it. That compute instance admin, it's been removed. This is how you can manage that access provisioning and resource provisioning in this by using Terraform. So the state file, it holds the data, so it will compare that config, I mean actual to the desired state, and it will what is changes has been made it the configuration, it will make that changes fully. It will not going to touch any other thing. So other two roles has been presented, and in the you can say it, you know, so it's not going to add or change or anything, only to destroy that one particular thing. So I want to destroy all the things now. So what are the things I'm created from using the Terraform? I want to destroy all the things. So Terraform destroy. I'm going to give auto approve because this is also need an approve for it. See here, that plan, so going to change the destroy to. So previously we have destroyed the computer admin role. Now editor and viewer role is there, right? So editor and viewer, so now it's going to destroy, and you can see it has been destroyed. Now you can see it at edit and viewer role there, right? So let me refresh this page. See here that there are my temporary account is not even presented because whatever things we are provision, all the things we have got deleted, right? So this is how that Terraform you can use it in a way that to centralized way to manage all the IAM access provisioning. That is also best practice. And the state file, it's really important because here once you did the changes, it is not having anything. It see here no configuration is no state file having, but the state file node should not, we need to manually remove, I mean you should not delete it, you manually not to change anything. That you can change it in it, you can save it the state file into local machine This is a way we are saving it in local machine, or you can save it in that any remote backend like buckets, any cloud providers like if GCP, you can store it in GCP bucket or AWS or Azure or anything anywhere you want based on the cloud you are working on. You can store the state files there. And what the reason behind this, like if you're working in a collaborating team, everyone is working the same code, right? In the repo they will pull the code and they work and push the code, so that state file needs to get updated what are the changes has been made. So if it in a remote backend, so every changes has been recorded and everything will go smoothly. So that is all about the whole intention of this videos. Like if you like this video, please let me know in the comment, and please let me know if you want to discuss any other topics related to cloud services or anything related to Terraform. Please let me know so I can pick up the task and make a video for it. And thank you everyone once again. Have a great day.